Greetings and salutations, my sports travel friends. It's Mr. Sports Travel, the Beehive State Video. Before I tell you where I am, thanks to all those that have donated to OperationFirstResponse.org. That's OperationFirstResponse.org. It's the 50 States Tour. Holy shit, I'm 50. Seeing a sporting event in each of the 50 states, plus the District of Columbia. Been there and done that. There she is, the American Flagmobile. Yes, I'm driving. No, I did not drive to Hawaii to start this trip. No, I will not be driving to Alaska to end this trip, but the other states plus DC, yes, I am driving, and I've been driving a lot. Hey, no wind in this video, at least for now. In each of these videos, I share with you my first, most recent, and favorite visit to the state, and in exchange for donating $50, because I'm 50, holy shit, and it's the 50 States Tour, I will help you plan your sports road trip. I've been road tripping for more than 25 years, folks. Mr. Sports Travel, how do you do that? No kids, never married, done pretty well, put all my income in rental properties. There's your answer. Now, let's get on with it. And by the way, for donating that $50, I'll help you or a friend you designate plan your road trip. How will I do that? Joe, I got questions for you. Mr. Sports Travel, I got questions for you. Email me, I'll reply to you. Want to do it over the phone? Want to do it over Zoom? Fine. Want to meet in person? Fine. Just donate $50, and I promise you, you will get my best in helping you plan that road trip. Whether it's a ballpark tour, a football trip, March Madness, major golf, racing, whatever your fancy is, I'll have you plan. Because I'm the everywhere man, I've been everywhere. Now, each of these videos, first, most recent, favorite visit in the state. Let's get on with it, because Mr. Sports Travel's got a hotel reservation tonight in the Potato State, another 3-hour drive. Holy shnikes. First visit to the great state of Utah, 2006, the Green Machine Tour. Look it up on mrsportstravel.com. Yes, I was driving a car running on French fries and smelled like that. Yes, I smelled like that. Yes, it was kind of greasy. I saw 272 ballparks in 215 days. No, I'm not making this, you know what I'm saying, up. Google it, as they say. Now, it was minor league baseball, Salt Lake, Ogden, and Orem. At the time, Orem had a minor league team. They don't anymore. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. But back in 2006, those were the three I saw here in the great state of Utah. I've snowboarded here at Park City in Brighton. This is a beautiful outdoor state. So that was my first sporting event in the state, and that's what I do with each of these videos. First sporting event in the state, most recent favorite. Now let's go on to the most recent event in the state. These are one-take videos, folks, and I might sneeze momentarily. You've been warned. Or I might not. Most recent sporting event. One of the coolest high school baseball facilities I have seen in recent memory, and that's saying a lot, folks, because those of you who have been following me for 20 plus years, and thank you for buying my online guides. My spring training guide is always my best seller. Baseball is my favorite sport, as most of you know. I've seen baseball in more than 35 countries on 6 continents. So if I see a high school baseball stadium in the United States of America, no offense, if I'm blown away by it, not to be an arrogant snob, it's pretty impressive, and it is. Kearns High School, Gates Field, suburban Utah. Just saw the Utah High School Baseball Championships. Holy moly, that's a fantastic facility. The views are outstanding, but it's more than that, folks. It's the attention to detail. Even though the park opened in 2004, it's got an old school feel to it. I don't want to give it away, but here's a little taste. Above the dugout, signage, Ernie Banks. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Let's play too. How many high school baseball stadiums have that? How many high school baseball stadiums have ivy in the outfield? Heck, they have ivy near the indoor batting cages. Yes, this stadium has an indoor batting cage. It's a high school stadium. Wonder why it hosted the high school baseball championship. I just gave you the reason. So that was my most recent sporting event here in the great state of Utah. Aren't these videos amazing? The everywhere, man. You learn so much. You watch my other videos, you're going to learn something new, I promise. If you don't, I'll email you and teach you something. How about that? How about that? And don't forget to donate $50 to OperationFirstResponse.org. All right, on with it, Mr. Sports Travel. The big story. A, where are you? That would help. Mr. Sports Travel, like, what's behind you? Are you going to tell us? Like, today, Mr. Sports Travel, while we're young. And by the way, Mr. Sports Travel, how about your favorite sporting event in the state of Utah? So I'm going to give you these answers right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look carefully, you will see above the beautiful American Flagmobile, and yes, that's my car. You will see the Salt Lake 2020 Olympic Cauldron, because yes, this stadium is Rice-Eccles Stadium, and yes, I am in the state capital of the Beehive State, Salt Lake City. You are looking live, you're not, I just wanted to say that, at Rice-Eccles Stadium which today, and for many years, has been home to the Utah Utes football team, Division I, Pac-12 conference. Hard to believe, ladies and gentlemen. Not long ago, 10 years ago, Utah was in the Mountain West Conference. Sorry, Mountain West, but you're kind of an afterthought. Now they're in the Pac-12. Wow, and they did pretty well. Utah's done pretty well. So on the right side of the stadium in Salt Lake City, and this is a great transition to Mr. Sports Travel. What is your favorite sporting event in the great state of Utah to date? Well, this is going to be a tough one because you've seen all the college hoops and all the D1s here, even some non-D1s. You've seen high school hoops. Just told you about the high school baseball championships. I've seen minor league hockey. I've seen all the minor league baseball here. I am the everywhere man. I've snowboarded here for crying out loud. So, favorite sporting event in the state of Utah, and that's an easy one, folks. The Holy War. And big wondering, Mr. Sports Travel, what's with the dramatics? What is the Holy War? Well, here in the greater Salt Lake area, about 45 minutes south of here, you have the Mormon enemy, BYU, which stands for Brigham Young University. It's the only Mormon school in Division I college athletics. In fact, if you look carefully, BYU never, I don't care what the sport is, they do not play sports on Sunday. So if they're playing in the BCS championship game and it's on a Sunday, they're going to forfeit. They don't play on Sundays. It's a Mormon thing. Okay? So the Holy War is BYU, based in Provo. Mormon school, very strict policies on alcohol and all that kind of stuff on campus, against the secular traditional state school, the University of Utah Utes. And these two schools, they not like each other very much. Now, Ohio State, Michigan, Auburn, Alabama, Florida, Florida State, on and on and on and on. Those are awesome rivalries, of course, Army, Navy. We can go on and on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, take it from the everywhere. On the West Coast, which of course is the best coast for that. This is probably the best West Coast rivalry. I'm sorry. I've been to Stanford and Cal. It's lame. Sorry, Stanford and Cal. You're nerdy. It's lame. The Holy War is on another level. All right? So if you ever want to see a great rivalry on the West Coast, and by the way, you can't see it here, the mountain views at both Utah Stadium and BYU Stadium are off the charts. I mean, Cal's got a nice view of Strawberry Hill from its stadium in Berkeley. It's not like this. No offense, Cal, and I love you, Cal. So, coming here to see a football game or at BYU, you can't go wrong, but try to go see the Holy War. So, Mr. Sports Travel, tell me about your Holy War experience. Well, first of all, I've also seen the Holy War in basketball. And both the times I've seen it at BYU. We're here at Utah. 2009, ladies and gentlemen. Like a lot of rivalries, it was at the end of the season, last game of the season. I want to say it was either Thanksgiving weekend or the weekend prior. Game goes into overtime. The fans are intense. Who's going to win the Holy War? I always say in these videos, every state, for the most part, has a Super Bowl. For example, in Kentucky, the Super Bowl is the basketball matchup, not the football matchup, because Kentucky's a basketball state, between the Wildcats of UK and the Cardinals of UL. Whoever wins that has bragging rights at Christmas, New Year's, St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July, on and on and on. Well, here in Utah, it's the Holy War. The Utes against the Cougars that year. The Cougars, the home team, won it, and the fans stormed the field. It was awesome. Awesome. The thing I remember most about that game was, I'm glad I got a ticket because you couldn't find a seat. I got a ticket, went dude outside the stadium, $30. This was 2009. It's not a bad price for a big rivalry game. And believe me, folks, good luck getting a ticket, but it's worth it. The Holy War, BYU, Utah. If you're a football fan, go for it. If you're not a football fan, you like the hoops, wait for the hoops. The one I saw was at BYU. The student section of BYU was in there like 90 minutes for the game. So it's an intense rivalry, my friends. So this has been the Beehive State video. As you can see, the sun is setting. Mr. Sports Travel's got to get back on the road. It's an American flag mobile to get to Idaho. Please, become my friend on YouTube. I need some friends. I'm a friendly guy. Do you like my videos? Do you want to provide me some feedback? I'll take it. Please become my friend on YouTube. my website, MrSportsTravel.com. More importantly, OperationFirstResponse.org. Please donate $50 today. I will help you or somebody designate plan your sports road trip. On the Twitter and the Facebook, MRSportsTravel.com. That's MRSportsTravel.com. And on Facebook, it's Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R, SportsTravel.com. Hope you enjoyed the Beehive Stay video from Rice-Eccles Stadium, home of the 2022 opening and closing ceremonies of the Winter Olympics, and the home of the University of U-TAH football team, the Utes of the Pac-12, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Sports Travel signing off. Look for all of my videos of each of the 50 states. If I haven't gotten to it yet, I haven't been there yet. Be patient, I'll get there. And the last frontier, the last one, will be October, November of 2022. See you folks in the next video. Bye-bye.